narcissist on mute. Hey, hold on. Bitch, be quiet. Lot of niggas fake, so I'm moving this side.
Alright, and we are live. What's going on? Y'all? Look, shout out to my new and old and my TikTok family. I got another banger here, y'all. A classic. You know what I'm saying? Look, we're gonna look at this video. These ladies talking about noticing that men are leaving, going overseas, getting their passports, yada yada yada. American women realizing that the wall is near, you know, or they're hitting the wall, all that good stuff. I appreciate you guys. Go ahead and smash that like button, you know, drop a comment and share the video. Let's get it. Let's go.
Travel abroad. Not just for sights or good food. No. It's to find wives. To find women who are more traditional. We're traveling all across the world just to find women who are more humble, more feminine, and willing to treat their men better than women in the US. Traveling to places like Italy, Thailand, Brazil, just to find women who will treat them right. The passport bros ideology is that they're escaping the hatred of feminist women and are traveling somewhere they can thrive. They believe the ideology that by seeking foreign women, they can find a more authentic, fulfilling, and harmonious relationship. This is seen as a way to restore the natural balance between masculine and feminine energy. This is triggering some women because they think that these men are interested in finding these women. They think they will be more submissive. Not sure if this trend / movement is gonna end or only get worse. What do you guys think?
Don't fight with passport bros. Build with women. That's how we win.
Recently, I did a video where I was talking about passport bros and how American women view the women that end up going out with, or in fact, marrying the passport bros. And after seeing that, one of my followers sent me this video. And I have to say, I've been walking this earth for a little over 60 years, and I thought I'd seen pretty much everything. But boy, this one, well, let me show you. Now that I'm editing it, I want to throw in a quick note on this that I have chopped her video up. I am not showing you the full 4 minutes that she did. But in no way am I altering what she has to say. If you do want to see her full video, you can find it pretty easily on TikTok. All right, now that I've covered that, let's hear the first part.
I am honestly so proud of the women today.
Did you happen to catch the caption she's got on that video? She's declaring passport bros to be the new slave owners. I just wanted to point that out because it sets the tone for what's to come.
It's so crazy, you know, it's so crazy that a black woman would, you know, put this up like that just to go viral or whatever, knowing how disrespectful it is. And she looks like she's American, you know, American black, so super disrespectful, right? But maybe she might not be. A lot of these other black folks come over here and cosplay us, so, but that's super disrespectful, right? You know what I mean? If any other group, ethnic group, whatever did that, it'd be a problem. But as long as she can go viral, right?
And they think that it's an insult to us that they have to run to third world countries to find women who are poverty stricken.
Third world countries? They're going to places like Thailand, the Philippines, Russia, Japan, and a host of other countries. I mean, if you think Japan's a third world country, well...
Women who ain't never seen $3 all lined up together in their life. Women who got to share one spoonful of rice with a family of 6.
Look, I know the American educational system is a shambles right now, but to actually believe that anyone that doesn't live in the United States lives in a third world country and survives on a single spoonful of rice among 6 people? I mean...
I know he's cooking her, but, you know, let's not overlook the fact that she's gaslighting and trying to be a comedian at the same time. Look, being funny looking doesn't mean that you're funny. Let's keep it going.
But the thing is, I get it. They have to think this way. They've been rejected by American men. They know they're going to be alone for the rest of their lives. And it's a harsh reality to face.
Checkmate.
So they're looking for ways to place the blame elsewhere so they don't have to deal with that reality. And what better way to do that than to claim that all passport bros are nothing more than slave owners, and that the women that choose to be with them are nothing more than third world ignorant fools. Oh, what? You think that's a bit outlandish? Well,
Women who don't have rights, who can't work, who probably only bathe once every 2 months.
I have no words.
Women who, in their countries, are getting raped by their men, beat up by their men, nowhere.
Didn't one of those Simones, you know what I'm saying, the short-haired Simone, say that she only washes her butt like twice a week? And that's with, you know, first world country, you know what I'm saying, accommodations. So what's up with that, right? Projection.
Where around them, do they feel safe? They're not protected.
Again, I have no words.
From a child up, they're raised to just accept how men treat them.
Oh, dear God. Has she ever met a woman from another country? I'm just saying.
Because they just don't have any rights. They're basically slaves. These women are in poverty. And these men be so broke in the United States, so ugly in the United States, so corny in the United States.
All right, I'm going to end this here before I say something I really am going to regret and probably get banned for. I'm going to close with this. If you want to understand why men are going overseas, why they want nothing to do with American women, well, this mindset that she's displaying is the very reason why. There's no reason to deal with this mindset, and it's not going to change anytime soon. And that's why men are choosing to walk away from American women and pursue other options.
If men who became passport bros are quote-unquote slave owners in a third world country, then what are females in the West when the feminist government forces a man to pay child support for 18 years if a feminist decides to be a single mom?
I know, right?
And sure, these women in poorer countries aren't living a modern lifestyle, but what about women in Japan, Russia, or Switzerland? They have access to everything American women have. Yet those women are being chosen for marriage by not only the men of their country, but by foreign men as well. This whole feminist superiority complex claiming that just because other women in developing countries, it means they're less human or less worth than modern women, just shows the world how egotistical and bigoted modern women really are. The world now sees how men in the West have to deal with these prejudiced and ignorant bedwenches. The more these females talk, the less we in the MGTOW have to say anything.
Absolutely.
Feminists on social media are our biggest advertisement. They themselves will admit all of the red pill truths, how feminists cheat on good men, or divorce to go through another HOE phase, or get pregnant to have a 304 retirement plan, also known as child support for 18 years. Which means us Western men aren't looked at as incompetent because foreign men know that modern women as easy practice to perfect their stroke game. Back to her claim about marrying a foreign woman in a developing country is akin to slavery. This isn't an arranged marriage like these developing countries do have. These women have free will to date anyone they want. It's just that they actually chose a commitment over bed hopping, because they know how tough it is to work a job compared to being a stay-at-home mom. Women in foreign countries see work as a means to find a suitable man for a relationship, not a career. They see life long-term, not live in the moment like your average thought, whose life's motto is YOLO, you only live once, which gives them the excuse to behave badly. Like the foreign women in a traditional country can't date several men back-to-back because they'll be seen as a 304 and ostracized by their community and even family. In some countries, if the hymen doesn't break, the marriage is null and void.
Wow.
The serial dating modern women do is looked at as sleeping around, or even more so being a leftover woman because none of the men they dated chose them. Let's see the comments. And are getting for free currently.
The 3 stages you're going to go through being a passport bro. First stage is that initial leap of faith. You finally buy your ticket, nervously fire up the dating apps, getting more matches than you know what to do with. They become your guides, taking you on adventures, teaching you things you can't learn on Duolingo, like what poha means and why the hell they yell it at soccer games. You're going to rack up so many new, interesting experiences during this time. The second stage, assembling your crew. You continue to work from your...
Hey, listen, man. Y'all do better with the bidet. I understand that you're new to the concept, but stop like picking these things up and turning them. We don't need to see what what they use overseas. It's not a brand new bidet. Somebody else has already used it on the crack, and you're over here just picking it up. We get it. We get it. You know what I'm saying? That stuff y'all got to stop doing, man. Y'all you picking up these bidets, man. You know what I'm saying? Hoping somebody wash their hands after using it. Man, little spackles of scat all over. Come on, man.
Laptop, the month ends, and goddamn, you have spent 50% less than your boring life in your home country. Food, housing, dating are sometimes 1/3 the price here. You start to turn it up. This is when you make your international friend group and start doing group activities, mansion parties, weekend trips, helicopter tours. If you thought it was cheap before, wait until you pull your resources together. Finally is the stability phase. This is when you stay in your favorite countries a little bit longer and you hire services to do all the mundane.
And I believe he's talking about younger guys here. If you're retired, you probably have the money enough to do what you need to do without having to, pull your money together. And I don't know what he's talking about doing, like roommating it or something. I don't know. But, it all sounds good, but I'm solo boloing it over there. I'm not trying to pull resources to already try to further take advantage of a pretty decent economy over there already. You know what I mean?
Activities you don't like doing. For me, it was laundry, house cleaning, cooking. Eat out or order in every single meal. With prices this cheap, why not? And you just freed up an extra 2 hours a day for personal growth. Trainers, diet plans, coaching are all accessible to you now. People talk shit on the passport bros like we're lazy, we need to level up before we leave. But being financially stable puts you in a situation that makes leveling up as easy as possible. Just don't get lost in the sauce. I've seen many fallen soldiers along the way. Listen to me, if you decide to post about your journey, please prepare for the hate. My page never stops getting attacked and never will. If you share your life, you will get it too, but learn to love it, and I'll see you guys out here.
Who wouldn't want to live like a baller on the same income they make in the West? This is why moving to the actual country of your choice is the best option. Instead of saving up your money in the States for a vacation every year, your life can be a whole vacation. You leveling up in a traditional country is a supercharge.
Okay, that's what I wanted to speak about. There's a lot of people that's trying to run on vacation right now while you're out here plotting and kind of letting people know a little bit about your plans. That's why I say keep everything to yourself. A lot of people are like trying to run over to other countries or vacation spots, while you're getting yourself together. Look, man, you inspire people. And some of these people were already taking vacations prior to them knowing that you are planning on moving, right? Fair game, fair game. But the way that he's speaking right here, hang on, let me go ahead and take
up
it
your
back.
money in the States for a vacation every year. Your life can be a whole vacation.
Your life can be a whole vacation, right? You can, you know what I'm saying, be on vacation at all times. You don't have to do what everybody else is doing here, trying to go over there, go on vacation for a little while to show everybody, oh, I can have fun too. What good is that when you got to come back to this? What, like, I never understood that. Like, if I go on vacation, it's normally in the States. But, I'm moving. If I'm going to go over there and it's that nice, if I were to come back here, I might even get depressed. I need to, save some money up and at least have enough money to live there for a year or something crazy. Like, come on, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, why go on vacation when you can live there for like a year or something? At least let's give it out, some time. That's why the passport bro thing is important. You know what I mean? That's why what we're doing is important, because we have to show people, especially a lot of guys in the States, they find different ways to gaslight themselves to want to stay here in the States because they're kind of scared, let's just be real, in broadening their horizons and going overseas. They think it's all tricking, and no, it's not. You can find good women over there. There are plenty of women in the States tricking. You know what I'm saying? A lot of these guys are having to pay a deposit to go on a date. A foodie date. So there's that.
You leveling up in a traditional country is a supercharge. Making $1 extra overseas buys you another meal, while in America it can't get you an extra. More satisfied talking to someone who can culturally relate to them.
Hola, bienvenido a un spa.
Gracias. ¿Cómo estás?
Hola.
Hola, chicas. Mucho chicas aquí. Muy bien. ¿Qué nombre es esta tienda? Esposa. And cuando yo quiero una chica, todos chicas es listo.
Por supuesto.
¿Sí? Ok. ¿Qué es tu nombre?
Mi nombre es Ellie.
Ellie. Mucho gusto, Ellie.
Mucho gusto.
Mucho gusto. ¿Y tú?
Mi nombre es Patricia.
Patricia.
Mi nombre es Antonella.
¿Y tú?
Hola, mi nombre es Joelle. Hola, mi nombre es Daniela.
Hola,
Hola, mi nombre es Jacqueline. Hola, mi nombre es Jolie. Hola.
Now the point in this is to show just how the average woman over there looks good. It's not nothing to do with what they're doing.
Mi nombre es Estefanía. Hola, mi nombre es Alejandra.
Hola.
Hola, mi nombre es Andrea.
Andrea. Toda la gente conozco a Andrea.
Wow, some of these women are stunning. But as you see, there's no purple hair, tattoos, nose rings, bad attitude, because then they'd be mistaken for prostitutes. I mean Americans. Or both, actually. Someone comments, bro, they work at a spa.
A Filipino. My first is going to be natural beauty. It's very unique because Filipinos have natural beauty. Filipino women are very attractive. And I know everyone watching you know exactly what I'm talking about. A lot of Filipinos have very nice skin. They're typically proportioned very well when I say, like, you know, their size. Everything, it looks very nice. They're naturally beautiful. Let's move on to number 2. They're smart and loving. Filipinos, women, again relating back to me and Jessa, so smart and so loving. Just being fluent in English, Tagalog, and mostly fluent in Japanese, that's crazy to me. So simple things in life make you happy. And I think that's a great one. Jessa has never asked for anything. She's actually given. And so for me personally, that's crazy. So let me just tell you some experiences I've had in the United States. In the United States, when you go on a date, the girl expects you to do everything. That's pretty normal. Maybe I'm not normal. But I thought it was really neat when, you know, Jessa would buy me some cologne and, you know, for no reason, just as a gift. She's a giving person. So now number 4, this is going to be a little bit different. This is a feeling. So this is Filipino women are empathetic. They care. They're aware of feelings. They're aware, you know, if you're feeling sad or mad. And that is.
Get it, buddy. Let's skip around a little bit.
Nope. I'd rather have this. So messed up, dude. It was fine. Once you got really nowhere with it.
I'm a failure.
No, you're not. Shh, you hear that?
The sirens? Mm-hmm.
There's a lot. They could be coming here, Mom. You see the burn marks on the tinfoil? It's probably smoking up the neighborhood.
I tried.
That's all that matters, right?
Try
Yeah, blurred everything out.
Tastes good. Tastes amazing. Look.
It's crunchy.
Oh! I like crunchy.
Marks to con.
Today I walked away from my marriage and I left my husband. Not everything you see on social media is the truth, and it's been a really long, hard battle of trying to make things work, and I can only take so much emotional and verbal and psychological neglect that I have to start thinking about my future child and protecting her as well. And as much as it hurts, it was for the best. And obviously I'm really, really upset that things turned out this way. but it had to be done because I was gonna miscarry if it didn't from the stress of having to deal with
my
the
alarm's going off.
toxic
Let me go ahead and hit you guys
relationship.
back up a little bit. This is funny. This is
I
too
asked
funny,
for
man.
In this game, you gotta have that dog in you.
Made in America.
Floor seat.